Charlene, hi, this is Amy. I just wanted to touch base about advanced graphics, excuse me, and the remote server. And I'm just going to follow through with the question that you asked me about the Puppet Warp. And I'd like you to watch this video and let me know how it's working for you. I just accessed the remote server, got to the file and did it, but then I wanted to go back through it again and see if this is kind of what you're experiencing. Um, and if you can give me any additional feedback. We want this to work for the students. We don't want it to be really slow. Um, but in the grand scheme of things, so many come into play with that with regards to personal computers, how fast your internet service providers are, and etc. So I really appreciate you being willing to work with us and get this working better. Please don't worry about late assignments. I will work with you on those. But again, I think as we tweak this, because this is the first semester we're rolling it out, we're just going to need this kind of feedback. So please keep it coming and we'll go from there. I'm working from home on my work computer. I have Charter Internet. It's a cable provider. I'm going to just click this and kind of log into this and see how this goes. And hopefully it goes as smoothly as the last time I did it. All right, I'm not going to save it. I'm going to click on Photoshop. And it's opening. This is usually where I found it to be the longest wait. Okay. Now what Tim Mackey has done for us has he's added the data files to a new location out here for us to access. So I kind of want to walk through that. You go to File and to Open. And let's see how I got to these. I have to just look here. Okay. So I went to the local C drive here, and this is the one. And if you click on the Amy Posniak folder, these files are going to be here. So I'm just going to kind of show you what that looks like. That took me a little while to figure out. Again, you can access them from your flash drive. That might be easy as well, but they're here loaded out there for you. So I'm going into chapter 1, and I think per the book, it says to open up the AP1-2 file. It's now opened, tells you to save it. I'm not going to go ahead and do that, but you need to make sure then that you're on the Swan layer and then come up to Edit and hit that Puppet Warp. This was my experience with it. I clicked here, 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 wherever you kind of want to, I think per the chapter. And I kind of like this feature. And then you came up in the neck. Okay, and what they're really trying to do is kind of warp that neck. So now you'll see when I come off, it's like that. When I go back on, I'm getting that little arrowhead, and this is what allows me to warp it a little bit. And I'm going to go and warp that a little bit. All right, now I have to accept these changes, and I get a little screen tip here. So I'm going to commit that. And now it looks like that. So that's where that's been done. When I design in Photoshop, I'm going to undo this Control Z. There it is. Typically what I do when I'm doing some of this is I'll do a Control J. Whoop, excuse me, I hit the wrong button. Control J, and that'll make a copy of that layer. And so when I do that, then I can experiment on that layer in case I'm having issues running through the book stuff. That's kind of how I would roll through this. I'd really like to know your experience. We can always do a collaborate session. I hope this is helpful. And again, please let me know if it's not. I do want to make this a good experience, not a frustrating one. So please keep giving the feedback. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. It feels pretty balmy here at the at 20 degrees. So thanks again, and have a great day.